Hello, how are you? I wanted to come on and do um, an email broadcast, but to do it slightly differently because I've got quite a lot to say, and if I was to write this all down, it's going to take me a while. And I haven't got the time because I want to get this out to you because it's all really important stuff. But I wanted to share what an amazing few weeks I've had recently. And kind of give you a summary of what that looked like, and there will be a point to this a bit later. So in the last 2 weeks, I have spoken directly to 8 separate businesses and have done a website mini audit where I've walked them through their website. We've looked at their stats, we've looked at their front end of their website, we've viewed it from Google's perspective, from their ideal customers' perspective, and also I've been able to provide lots of recommendations they can go away and implement. And then on Wednesday, I went to the Gloucestershire Business Show 2022, which is being held at the town hall. It was for 2 days, and it was more of a conference than an exhibition, really, because whilst there were lots of exhibitors and sponsors, there were talks, workshops around all sorts of topics, and I was invited to be a panelist with the lovely Nigel Shute and a few other fantastic business people who we talked about innovation in business, the next generation. And it was really fun. It was a really vibrant discussion, really informal. And I've never been a panelist before, so that was a first for me. And then yesterday, I went to an in-person networking event, which was with a lovely group of people locally who I have been networking with during lockdown. And it was so strange because it was strange and lovely all at the same time, because I felt like I knew people really quite well, but never actually met them before. But it was so nice. And Claire from Zigs Fitness, shout out to Claire, because she hosted the event in her garden studio and did a really good job of that. And then afterwards, a few of us wandered down to the business show again, and we mingled and networked and met up with some more businesses. And I had a lovely catch up with Lizzie George, who I know through other networking. So anyway, why am I telling you all this? Why is any of this important? Well, one of the things that came out of our chat on Wednesday while I was a panelist was this idea that there's something that needs to change for innovation and for the next generation moving forward, is the importance of collaboration, because collaboration is where the magic really happens. We can't do all of it on our own. And if you've got a good leader, somebody who is really leading his team, or leading their team, I should say, to think for themselves and come up with ideas, then those collaborative sessions are really, really important, because it fills people with confidence. It is just a way you can bounce ideas off each other. It's just a really magical thing. And so this week I have collaborated with somebody, and I'm really chuffed because I spend a lot of time working in isolation. Obviously I talk to my lovely clients, but it's so nice when you kind of team up with somebody. And I collaborated with Peter from All Words by Peter. She's an amazing copywriter. She calls herself a nurturing copywriter. And we've put an offer together to help service businesses get an email list set up and automated, with an email sequence that sends out for you, and basically to start capturing subscribers into your inbox, because growing an audience takes time, and the sooner you can start growing an audience, the better. And having an email list is so valuable. We saw what happened last year when Meta went down, when Facebook and Instagram went down, and to have all your followers and all your connection going on there, to then have it go down is not great. Whereas your website and your email list is yours and you have all that control. So it really is worth, if you haven't got a lead magnet or you haven't got to sign up to your newsletter on your website, this is a really affordable way for you to be able to do that, and get that connection with the right type of people, bringing them into your world. So, talking about connection, that's another sort of key thing that's come out for me in the last couple of weeks, you know, connecting with these new businesses, connecting with people at the business show, and then this collaboration with Peter. And it's been really good for the soul. So, you know, let me leave you with this. Building a business is all about connection. And it comes down to how you communicate what you do. And that communication comes down to, you know, what the words you're using, what you're saying, but also how you're getting your message out there. And just relying on social media alone isn't a good strategy. You need other ways to get your message out there. So an engaged email list, having you know, social media, being able to network, all of these things are all part of the marketing mix and the blend that you need to have. So getting these things in place is really important, so that you can create these amazing connections and get the right people coming to see what you're talking about, get them working with you and into your world. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll pop the link for the mini course in below. It is literally, it is like the offer of the century, because it's £50, and that's for now. But that will change, because it's in beta testing at the moment. So for it, you get the 5 email sequence emails that Peter has written that are customizable to your business. You also get a walkthrough, step-by-step video screenshots and walkthrough of how to set up the automation in MailerLite, which is, I could talk about that completely again. I did a live actually with Peter this morning on Instagram, if you want to check that out. But essentially, it is a really good free email marketing platform that will get you up and running really quickly. So I hold your hand through the whole process. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you like my slightly different way of coming into your inbox today. Have a great weekend, and I will be in touch.